lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Danny, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Danny, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively.
Hi, I'm Jamie from Terrapin Travel Co., and you are watching Good Morning Frederick.
Good morning, Frederick. Today is Tuesday, February 11th, and I'm your host, Danny Gurry. I don't know what is happening with Facebook lately. For some reason, it doesn't like to stream to the group Everything Frederick and More. So very quickly, I'm going to just go share the stream and try to get it in there, because that is obviously one of the places we like to stream to. And yeah, anyway, there we go. Watch the show, please. Watch the show, please. Begging, that's what I do. All right. Hopefully we've shared it in there. I hope you guys are having a good day, preparing for some snow. Do you think we're going to get some? They say we are. I don't know. The forecast wasn't totally accurate on Saturday. I thought, we'll have a day in because it's going to be icy. And I mean, eventually it was, obviously. But good morning, Michelle. How are you? Great to see you. I am feeling today. I'm feeling great. Okay, I have had quite the run. If you're just joining the show and you've just subscribed and you're like, hey, what's this show about? Not all about my health issues, because to be honest, in my mid to upper 50s, thankfully, knock wood, I have not had hardly any health issues. I hardly get sick. In fact, I was very proud in my 6 years at my former job. I didn't miss a day for being ill. And a couple weeks ago, actually on, January 18th. Yeah, January 18th. I had horrible pains, went to the emergency room, ended up having to have my gallbladder out, couldn't take it all out. So then blah, 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 a lot of stuff, right? I've had some really great days in between that time and now. The last 4 days, though, I couldn't even bend over. If I dropped something on the floor, I couldn't pick it up. I had this really sharp pain in my left side, which is not where everything else is. Anyway, today, woke up. I don't know. I mean, I've been praying to God every day. Please, I just want to feel normal. So today is as close as I am to that. Now, my daughter keeps saying, don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. So I'm trying not to overdo it, but I am very, very excited that I can bend over and pick up stuff off the floor now. I don't have to get someone else to do it. Good morning to Mama Cone. She's been taking great care of me, along with my husband, of course, and my daughter, making sure I'm doing well. I still have this stupid drain, which I hope comes out on Friday. Typically, you're only supposed to have a drain for a week, and it's been almost 4. I'm an overachiever, apparently, when it comes to, I don't know, stuff coming out of my body, which, okay, TMI. That's TMI. But anyway, feeling great. I still am sitting doing my show, though. See, typically I stand. So I thought, well, I'll still sit today. I prefer standing because I think I sound better. But here we go. All right, a rundown of today's show. We got Bob Miller and Chris Michaels from WFMD's Morning News Express. Oh, I didn't even put in my. Oh yeah, I did. Okay. With local news and weather, we're going to find out what is going on. We're going to go over a highlight of the events going on in our area and happening in Frederick. We've got Local Compass with Antietam World Travel Service. We meet Perla. She's a specialist in destination weddings and honeymoons. And you can win a sweet basket of goodies. It is free to enter to win. I'm going to give you all the details then. And then we talk with Diane Foland from FFOCAS, which is the Friends of Frederick County Animal Shelter. I think that is what it is. Anyway, they're talking critters on the catwalk, and we're going to find out about that event as well. All right, we need the watch hours on YouTube. We need about 620 more watch hours to hit our milestone. So hit those playlists, let them run, watch some old episodes, maybe search for some great segments that we've had in the past, or maybe something you've missed along the way. Appreciate it. We have, I think, about a month left. I'm not really sure. It says 365 days. So I need to get that up to 3,365 days. It might be rolling. So that could work in our favor. All right, let's go ahead and get this gray, maybe snowy Tuesday going for you. Good Morning Frederick is sponsored by Heart Home Solutions, your solution for all your home remodeling needs. Basement refinishing, new kitchens or baths, those are their favorite jobs, even additions, but they'll do smaller jobs too. Maybe if you're selling and you need things freshened up to get that top market value, or maybe you just purchased a fixer-upper, but you're not a DIYer, contact Steve at Heart Home Solutions. He can definitely help you. Heart, H-A-R-T, hearthomesolutions.com. All right, let's see what's happening in our local news, weather, and sport. Well, good morning.
That's the uninformed people. Just good morning. Danny, how are you? Happy after Super Bowl day. Did you take Monday off?
I did not. I did not take it off. I was I was a little sour on the Super Bowl this year, but I didn't really care who won. I really didn't want the Chiefs to win, which they didn't, obviously. There's just the Philly fans. Anyway, but good. Hey, congrats to the Eagles.
Right, they get bragging rights. They're allowed to get bragging rights. And
100%. They played amazing. And actually, to be honest, seeing how they played against the Chiefs didn't make me feel so bad about us getting smacked by them a couple weeks ago. So there you go.
Yeah. Well, the Commanders played way better than the Chiefs played against them.
No kidding. No kidding.
I mean, they did get whacked, but they still, but there was so much, other than the game. The game is just kind of secondary. And we talked a lot about, the halftime show, which just, in my opinion, and in my opinion only, was just horrible. And everybody's like, now afterwards, like, well, but you didn't see the hidden meaning. He's calling out Drake. Serena Williams did the crypt walk. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm not there for you to do your political whatever to anybody. Just sing. And by the way, he doesn't sing, and he was hard to understand. And I just, it just wasn't, I'm old. It's just not my style.
Well, and that, I think a lot of people on social media said, oh, this is how your parents, felt when blah, 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 blah. Look, I get it. And to me, I don't want Cliff Notes to understand meanings behind certain things. It's like the Olympics. Right. Just entertain. I don't know. I guess I just don't want to all find all these hidden meanings and Easter eggs and blah 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 blah. Look,
Yeah.
not my. Look, I love all genres of music, really, or most, and just wasn't a favorite of mine. A lot of people love him. He apparently is,
He sells a
very,
lot of
very
records.
talented, and I just, wasn't my favorite, but hey, to each their own.
So you mentioned entertaining. That's where I come in. Right, Bob? I entertain Bob every morning on the Morning News Express. You're talking about, I'm assuming, the halftime show. By the way, sorry I was late.
That's okay.
I said me and Bob had this discussion yesterday, and I'm a hip hop fan. Okay, I grew up with hip hop. I love hip hop. I go back to days of Tupac Shakur, Biggie, DMX, even further back, Run DMC. I did not like the halftime show as a fan of hip hop. I'm not a fan of current hip hop. I think hip hop has changed. To me, everything, including singing, has gotten too computer generated. Again, as a fan of hip hop, didn't like the halftime show at all. Not a Lamar Kendrick fan, and that's my opinion.
Yeah. Look, I mean, I have heard that the artists don't actually get paid to do the halftime show. I believe that's they on their dime, is what I've heard in the past. But obviously, they have a worldwide audience; hundreds of millions of people watch, and it's good for them in that respect. So, I mean, look, again, I think it's. A lot of people did like it. A lot of the young people like it. So I think that's what we're led to. I have
But
to
they
say
don't know
this,
their
though.
audience, though. That's the problem. It's not, 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds aren't really watching it for that. They're not at the Super Bowl. If you watched a thing of people during the Super Bowl halftime, everybody just sitting down there watching on their phones, they weren't really paying attention to it. You got to know your audience. Look, there's no 19-year-old, unless you're a hip hop star, going to be able to afford the $4,000 seats that the NFL's selling for the Super Bowl. You got to know your audience. That's pretty simple. But to correct you, because I don't want you to have misinformation out there, because. But they don't pay the artists, but they pay for all the production stuff.
Gotcha.
So.
Okay.
And everybody else got paid except for the guy who was doing the singing.
Gotcha.
So,
There
from what
you go.
I read.
Thank you for correcting me, because God forbid I don't want to be called.
You don't want to have an opinion and be misinformed, right?
Stupid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once in a week is enough for me. Once in a week is enough.
I hear you.
Well, it's kind of hard for me to put two coherent words together, but I will try my best here to do that with news. Not totally my fault, because my eyes aren't the best, but I'll give it the old school try. This was a topic me and Bob. Oh my gosh, me and Bob. I guess he's right. I can't put two words together. Me and Bob were discussing yesterday. To me, it's a big topic, and it's one that hits home. With the obviously the Frederick County ARC, right, Danny? They do great work here. Well, funding reductions in Governor Westmore's proposed fiscal year 2026 budget could actually have an impact on the local nonprofit Frederick County ARC. The governor's spending plan contains $200 million in cuts to the Developmental Disabilities Administration, and that could affect the ARC of Frederick County, which of course provides services to children and adults with developmental disabilities in a home setting. Again, that's near and dear to my heart. They do an amazing work over there at the ARC of Frederick County, and we had a couple of their people on yesterday. Bob and I did, talking about them. And in other news, former Congresswoman Beverly Byron passed away. Former Democratic Congresswoman Beverly Byron died on Sunday at the age of 92. She represented Maryland in the 6th Congressional District from 1979 to 1993. And taking a quick look at weather, well, I've got 4 letters for you, Danny. Snow. That's what we're going to be looking at today. Cloudy with snow showers this morning and steady snow likely this afternoon. Could be a high of 35. Tonight, snow this evening. Will transition to snow showers late, low of 29. We're looking at, depending on who you talk to, either 1 to 3 inches or 2 to 4 inches possible of snow. And we're going to give you real quickly the early dismissals for the area schools. Frederick County Public Schools are closing 3.5 hours early today. Washington County Public Schools closing 2.5 hours early today. Loudoun County, Virginia, Morgan County, West Virginia, and Berkeley County, West Virginia public schools are closing 3 hours early today. And it just actually just came in through the wire. Looks like Carroll County schools are closing early today. I just have to find out exactly how early they are closing.
Oh, wow. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. You know, they never do a reevaluation about the fact that they're going to close early, you know. So, like, say they're in school now, would you ever get a reevaluation and be like, yeah, no, we can stay open the whole day? Never, ever get that, ever.
Nope.
So,
And by the way, Carroll County, it's 3 hours early school closing today. So just want to make sure I mention that.
there you go. All right, high school basketball had some good ones yesterday. TJ over Tuscarora, 56-41. Ezra Bowie, Ezra Bowie led the Patriots 25 points, 15 boards, 5 blocks, and 4 assists on Monday night. Middletown got over Brunswick 62-52. Chase Beard, game high 21 points. Oakdale over Manchester Valley 68-44. Bears 7-13 on the season. Kristen Rivera 19 points, including 5 3-pointers. FCA Frederick Christian Academy over Arlington Baptist 72-23. The defenders Cohen Wade had 30 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. On the ladies' side, Catoctin hammered Boonesboro 51-16. Kelsey Troxel rang up 20.7 boards, and the Cougars' big win. Urbana over Falston 53-36. The Hawks had 3 players score in double figures. Middletown over Brunswick 53-23. Wasn't a big game there. In college basketball, FCC defeated Christendom 73-53. Kentavious Dancy finished with 25 points, 20, which came in the second half. And the Wizards, well, they're the Wizards. They lost again, 131-121 to the San Antonio Spurs. There you go.
I guess we can't have all our teams successful, though.
No,
They
Wizards.
They need to go back to the name Bullets, although they weren't that successful either as the Bullets. But real quickly, I'm going to let you know something, Danny, and this is not fake news. I've mentioned this to Bob a few times on air. In 1969, okay, this is pretty cool. The New York Mets won the World Series. The New York Jets won the Super Bowl, and even though I'm not a fan of them, the New York Knicks won the NBA championship. And all 3 teams, the Mets beat the Baltimore Orioles in '69. The Jets beat the Baltimore Colts, and the New York Knicks at the time beat then known as the Baltimore Bullets, who are now the Washington Wizards. So there you go, a little sports fact to add to Bob's sports report today.
Yeah, very good. Has to go back to history once again because there are no future for those New York teams.
That's right. Can only look back and relish the moment.
Yeah.
Right, there you go.
Speaking of relish, I'm having hot dogs for lunch today, by the way. Just in case
you were going to say that. I did.
Did you really?
I did. When I said
everybody
relish,
knew you were going to say that.
Danny, do we have the same brain function? Man, if that's the case, you wouldn't be able to put. I know you won't be able to put two coherent words together either, and I know you can, so we must not. All right.
There you go.
I love it. All right. Well, you guys. Well, Chris, be safe in the snow. Bob, enjoy whatever's happening there.
Yeah, I'll be in the pool. I'll be in the pool in about an hour and a half. Just FYI.
So real quickly, Danny, I got to tell you something that Bob does to me all the time, and I will say it's funny, but it drives me nuts. So he'll send me a text picture. He'll say, "Hey, Chris, by the way, my snow melted," and it'll be his pool.
Yeah. Don't worry. It's not that long till I make the trek back up the hill. And 5 feet of snow both ways. So there you go.
Soon enough. Enjoy every moment you have.
Had the pictures taken yesterday. Going live by the end of the week.
Oh, well, we wish you all the best on that. For sure.
We love you, Bob.
All right. See you guys. Good morning, Frederick.
Tomorrow. All right. Bye. All right. Oh, boy. We're going to take a quick break. Then we'll be back with Happening in Frederick, a highlight of all of our local events. And we've got Local Compass with Antietam World Travel Service. We're going to meet Perla. She's a specialist in destination weddings and honeymoons, and you have the chance to win a sweet basket of goodies. And we're going to chat with Diane Foland with FFOCAS, Frederick Friends of our Friends of our Frederick County Animal Shelter. She is talking Critters on the Catwalk, which is an event coming up next week. All right. All of that is coming up right after this. Travel better with Antietam World Travel Service, your gateway to worry-free journeys. With their extensive network, unmatched experience, and personalized services, you can explore the world with confidence and ease. When you work with Antietam World Travel Service, you get convenience, experience, and connections. Go to AntietamTravel.com now and get started on your dream vacation.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining finally beyond compare.
All right. You want to know what's happening in Frederick? Well, I've got all of that for you. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Taco Bar in Frederick and Taquito in Hagerstown. Taco Bar is in West Point Plaza, just off Route 40, right in Frederick at the top end of 40, heading up toward alternate 40. And Taquito is at 812 Frederick Street in Hagerstown. Taquito offers the same great quality food with a drive-through experience. Oh, so delicious. I was up there. I had the street tacos and steak. Oh, so good. TacoBar1.com or Taquito by TacoBar.com for all the details there. All right, if you want the whole big calendar with everything on it, just go to promocircus.com, click on Everything Frederick Live, and calendar of events. Or if you look at the video you're watching now in the description, you should see a link right there. And thanks to Taco Bar and Taquito by Taco Bar. All right, this week's notable events. February 13th, which is Thursday, Rita's Italian Ice opens for the season on South Street. Yes, Rita's is back with all your favorites, and I'm sure there's some new stuff too. We're going to be talking with Keela, who is the owner of Rita's Italian Ice, and find out what's happening for the season this year. But it's going to be great. 6 to 9 p.m. on Thursday, Women's Giving Circle's Galentine's Party. It is a free event, free entry, cash bar, and you can purchase your own food from the traditional authentic Mexican taco truck. And but they're going to have some lovely signature drinks, and a portion of the proceeds from the food and beverage sales is going to go back to the Women's Giving Circle. But really, truly, it's just a fun event with your girlfriends. Come on out, hang out, and have a great time. I'm going to be there. So I'm going to go early and get home early, but you want to get there early because there are a limited number of goodie bags. And I know there's going to be a couple hundred people here easily. On Friday, February 14th, Valentine's Day is on a Friday. So I'm telling you right now, things are going to be packed downtown. All the restaurants, good luck getting a reservation. I don't know if there are still tickets available for Love on the Double, but you can check. I would check because if you purchase the Love on the Double tickets for you and your significant other, you get an automatic reservation at Bentstown. So even if it's only the 7:30 tour left, go to dinner early. Go to dinner at 6 and then get on the bus at 7:30. Starts and ends at Bentstown, but you stop at Perfect Truffle. You get a champagne toast, you get chocolate covered strawberries. It's going to be wonderful. All done, turnkey for you. Check out MarylandDoubleDeckers.com. Also on Friday, it's the deadline for junior and senior high schoolers to apply for the Rotary 4-Way Test Speech Contest. Cash prizes, $650 for first place. Gotta love that. You're going to email Ted Luck at Comcast.net for details on submitting that. Also, please buy your Valentines for Adam. You're going to drop them at the home of Everything Frederick by Thursday. I'm going to pick them up Thursday at 4 o'clock and head straight over to him to deliver the Valentines. Okay. So many people have dropped things off. I think we have probably a dozen cards and little things for Adam. So I really appreciate those of you who have gotten them to me. And if you can purchase an extra card or little box of candy or something like that for Adam, please do so. He was a really, really nice young man who waited on me and commented about the number of Valentine cards I was purchasing, which is a whole stack. I do it every year. And I send them to people on my Christmas card list. So if you want to be on my Christmas card list, please just message me your address. I love sending Christmas cards. And randomly each year I pick some people off my Christmas card list and just send them a little Valentine just to let them know I am thinking of them. And he thought that was really nice. And he said, oh, it would be so nice to get Valentines. So we are going to give him some Valentines. All right. Let's see. Coming soon, the 14th to 17th is the Winter Grief Retreat at Thorpewood. The 15th, 10 to noon, Auto Spa on Route 40 has remodeled and is doing a new look celebration. Noon to 7, it's the Hyperlocal Brew Fest at the Frederick Fairgrounds. Guys and Thin Ties, great 80s band, is headlining that event. Just $8 you get in, and I believe beer's only like $6 each or something like that. Very affordable. Yeah, you can check out Rockwell, Monocacy Brewing, Rack, Old Mother, and Midnight Run at that event. And there'll be food trucks and all kinds of stuff there for that. It's usually a really great event. February 20th is Critters on the Catwalk at Warehouse Cinemas. We're going to hear from Diane just shortly about that event. On March 5th, African Americans of Excellence Reception and Auction is at Warehouse Cinemas, 6 to 8 p.m. It is free to attend. I encourage you to come and meet some of the honorees, the artists, and people behind that great event. March 5th to 19th, we're going to talk a lot about the Unity Campaign, fundraising for more than 30 local nonprofits. And March 8th is the Leprechaun Luau at Frederick Fairgrounds. If you've not been to that event, it is quite fun. Your ticket includes all your food, all your beverages, and a lot of fun with half of Frederick being there, I think. March 8th, 9th, 15th, and 16th from 10 to 2. It is the Maple Syrup Festival up at Cunningham Falls State Park. Live demos, live music, hay rides. They are asking $5 donation per person to attend that event. March 15th is the 20th annual Retro Prom. I promise, Rona will be on tomorrow, and we will talk about that event. She has been to every single Retro Prom, barring one. And so she's a pretty good person to be talking about that. March 15th and 16th is the 50th annual Home and Garden Expo. And coming in April, grab your tickets for the Rise and Renew Gala for Andrea's house at the Delaplane Arts Center. That is from 6 to 10 p.m. Tickets are on sale now. All right. If you have an event you want included on the calendar or you want me to talk about, all you got to do is message me. Email at everythingfredericklive@gmail.com. All right, quick break. Then we're back. We're going to do Local Compass and meet Perla from Antietam World Travel Service and give you a chance to win a great goodie basket. And we have Diane Foland from FFOCAS to talk about critters on the catwalk. All of that happens just after this.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Dream Free Art, Frederick's first and only splatter room. New location, new beginner-friendly artful shenanigans for all ages. Come fling paint and make a masterpiece in Dream Free Art's splatter room, or join us for a fun and unique art experience. Book your next birthday party, corporate event, date night, or family outing at dreamfreeart.com to unleash your inner artist today. Dream Free Art. Free your creativity.
ANS Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and they're right here in Frederick, servicing Frederick and the surrounding areas. ANS Construction specializes in roofing and siding. They can also replace your windows, fix your gutters, and build you a new patio or deck. Call 301-703-2157 or email info@ansconstruction.net. Contact Sandra now to get on her appointment book. She'll come out and give you a quote and can do the work when you are ready. ANS Construction. Remember, you get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. All you have to do is let Sandra know you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. Okay, we've got some market makers. For Veterans is a nonprofit that educates the public on PTSD. You can rent one of their trailers starting at just $1 per hour. That is a great deal. The trailer is filled with information about PTSD and how to help. Plus, each trailer honors a vet and acts as a rolling memorial. You can get more details on this and more at pullingforveterans.org. Okay, it is now time for Local Compass. You're going to meet Perla. She is an expert in destination weddings, honeymoons, family reunions, bachelorette parties, birthday parties. If you want to travel somewhere with a group, she is your girl. Let's meet Perla. It's time for Local Compass, your guide to worldwide travel. Sponsored by the experts of everything travel, Antietam World Travel Service.
All right, I'm at Antietam World Travel Service, 2190 Old Farm Drive in Frederick. I'm with Perla, the newest addition to the Antietam World Travel team. You are an expert in destination weddings and engagements and honeymoons. So if you are planning a honeymoon or a destination wedding, maybe you want to elope, maybe you want to take the friends and family with you, you are the person they can talk to.
Correct. We have done destination weddings in all Caribbean. We also have done honeymoons and bachelor parties, engagements.
Yeah.
Because now in these days, a lot of people decide to do extra for their engagement.
Yeah.
So we have done that as well.
More and more and more everybody
Yes.
seems to do. The one thing I love about Antietam World Travel Service is you can come in here and find pretty much an expert in everything, but you all work together.
We do.
So if somebody wants to get married on a cruise ship, you have kind of a cruise expert, but you're the wedding expert, so you guys can work together to make sure all of the details are handled. That's the one thing we love about working with a travel agency like Antietam World Travel Service.
As well as we have experts in Europe. We have done bachelorette parties in Europe as well. And we have an expert here as well that we have worked together.
How about taking the girls to like Tuscany for a bachelorette party?
Yes.
That would be awesome. And I've seen a lot of that on social, these really grand, beautiful estates. But from what I've heard, it might not be as expensive as you think when you get together with a group of people or come through somebody like you, because you guys work with preferred vendors around the country, around the world, to get the best deals for people.
Correct. We are a travel agency with more than 34 years of experience. We're a storefront here in Frederick, and yes, correct. We work with vendors in the destination that knows the right choice to recommend for our clients.
Yeah, because they're the experts, right, in their
Correct.
location, which is fantastic. So if somebody has recently gotten engaged, maybe they're just starting the planning stages of what they may want to do, what do you recommend that they do? They should come in and talk to you, obviously, but how does that consultation go?
Well, the consultation first starts with the destinations, what destinations they want to, because we have couples that don't know what destination.
That's how I would be. I'd be like, I don't know what I want. I would just want to do something fun, something different.
So we offer 3 to 5 resorts in each destination based on what they like, budget, and what their family also like. Because we have to keep in mind.
Got to make sure grandma and grandpa are going to be able to get around and have a good time.
Correct. So once we choose that, we help them narrow down which is the best one and what offers more perks for them as a couple and as for their guests.
Yes.
And we start from the beginning to the end. We start with transportation, airfare, transportation, resort, tours, and of course, on the way back until they come back home, we're with them.
Yeah, every step of the way.
Correct.
And that is another great thing about working with a 24/7 travel agency, not just somebody maybe working from home or doing things like that, is you have the support and you have access to people 24/7 should anything go awry. Also, if you guys see something going awry, like with a cancellation or a change, you can alert them about what is happening as well to keep everybody informed about what is going on.
We help you so the guests don't drive you crazy. We send all the travel information, how to navigate in the airport, how to find your transportation people, and what tours we recommend based on what destination they're gonna go.
Yeah, and that is wonderful. And you also work closely, like I said, with the vendors at the destination to make sure their wedding, if they're doing a wedding, or everything just runs smoothly.
Correct.
Yeah.
Once you choose the resort, we work with the resort with the coordinator on site, and we are all the way with them. So
how fun to be part of a wedding plan or, a honeymoon. That is just it. I mean, any kind of travel is the happiest day ever, but this is certainly for couples.
Correct. You look forward every day to come to work to look and see that dream reality.
For happy couples,
Yes.
That's right. What is the hot destination right now for honeymoons or weddings?
There's a lot of good destinations, but right now Costa Rica is one of the top choices.
Yeah.
It's new. Not a lot of people have been there because I have couples come to us and say, well, I've been in Mexico before. I don't want to go there. And then we offer Costa Rica, DR, Jamaica. We offer those for destination weddings.
Yeah.
Now for honeymoons, it's Bahamas, Turks and Caicos. Depends on what you're looking for.
Yeah,
but yes.
yeah. Where did you go on your honeymoon? Did you go anywhere fun?
Yes, Dominican Republic.
Oh, I love the
Yes.
Dominican. It's really great. I love it. All right, so right now, Antietam World Travel Service wants to give you this gorgeous gift basket you see on screen, filled with goodies that'll help your travel. It'll make it even better. There's a nice bottle of bubbly in there, some chocolates, some luggage tags, and other great things. All you have to do is look at the link on the screen, enter by the end of February, and you could be a winner. In the meantime, you're going to want to get in here anyway. Plan your destination wedding, your honeymoon. Maybe it's a 50th birthday party coming up, a bachelor party, bachelorette party. Maybe you want to do something grand for your wedding like Tuscany or Europe, other parts of Europe. That would be wonderful too. These ladies can help you. This is why Antietam World Travel Service is phenomenal and the place you need to reach out for all of your travel needs. They've got experts in everything, and they're going to help you to have the best time ever. We know it's a big investment, right?
Yes.
You want to have a great time. Perla has tons of experience, and she can help make it phenomenal for you. We appreciate you being a part of the team. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anything else we missed out on?
Yes, don't miss out. We have a promotion going on right now with good perks for your destination wedding. We have free complimentary reception, cocktail hour in certain destinations.
Well, you definitely want to book now. And this is another reason why when you book with somebody like Antietam World Travel Service, they have access to a lot of the perks you don't get as a consumer if you're trying to book yourself online, or if you're using one of those online places. They're online, but they're in person, and you can come chat with them anytime. They would love to see you. Come on in, 2190 Old Farm Drive, right in Frederick. Antietam World Travel Service. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ah, yes. They are so great in there. I'm telling you, you could just go basically take a cork board and a map and say, figure out where you want to go. They've got somebody who's probably been there and has great advice for you, especially when you're planning something big like a destination wedding or bachelorette party, any of that. Okay, let's talk about who is doing good in our neighborhood. Doing Good in the Neighborhood is sponsored by Intense Barbecue, family-owned barbecue food truck and catering company. They cook in small batches to make sure the food is as fresh as it can possibly be by the time you get it. You can find them at intensebarbecue.com, and when you have their food, you will satisfy your meat tooth. All right, Diane is from Friends of Frederick County Animal Shelter. And she has a great event called Critters on the Catwalk to raise money. And we're going to talk all about that right here. Here's Diane. I'm here with Diane Foland. She is a volunteer events lead for Friends of our Frederick County Animal Shelter. Welcome to Good Morning Frederick.
Thank you. Happy to be here again. Thank you so much.
Yes, well, we are happy. We have been talking in our What's Happening in Frederick segment about people to save the date for Critters on the Catwalk. And we had talked about it just a little the last time we met for how did the grocery giveaway turn out at the end of everything? Was that a good one for you guys?
Yeah, it sure was. We raised just over $6,000 from the community. So we're so grateful to everyone who entered and everyone who helped us advertise. And of course, to the Common Market who sponsored the raffle for us. And so it was wonderful.
Phenomenal. And we're going to talk about why raising money for you guys is so important. But tell me a little bit about Critters on the Catwalk, a new event that you guys are doing.
Sure. Yeah. So we're doing this on February 20th at Warehouse Cinemas in Frederick from 6 to 8. And what it is, it's a fashion show, happy hour, and adoption event in one. So what we're doing is we're having local boutiques from Frederick come out and show their latest looks. We're going to be having TLC Bridal, Fetch Thrift Shop, Alicia L Boutique, The Velvet Lounge, and Little Turquoise Trailer coming out and showing their latest looks, as I said. And the models are going to be walking adoptable pets down the runway, and the pets will all be coming from Frederick County Animal Control, and they will all be adoptable. And then we're going to be having about 20 local vendors from the area, a lot of them being pet themed, like Camp Bow Wow, who are just coming out and showcasing what they have to offer to the community. And we're going to be having drinks and appetizers as well, so people can mingle. And so that's why we get that happy hour vibe with the adoption, with the fashion all in one. So we're really excited about it.
Oh, it checks all the boxes. I mean, How could you not love it? You get fashion, food, drinks, puppies and kittens and dogs and cats. I mean, it's going to be phenomenal.
Yeah, we can't wait.
Yeah. Okay. So tickets, what are the ticket prices?
So they're just $25.
Okay.
And so that includes everything except the drinks. So the drinks are going to be made by Warehouse Cinemas. And so you could just go over to the bar and get the specialty drinks or anything you want. We're going to be having some specialty cocktails there, for the event, but whatever you want through Warehouse. But we're also going to be having a DJ. So the $25 includes, the DJ music and fun. And again, the food and of course the fashion show. So it's going to be a lively night.
It is. And at Warehouse Cinemas, so are you guys doing it in kind of what's like the center court area?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and like
Oh,
the hallway when you come in off the
yeah.
40 side of the parking lot. Yeah, so we'll
I
be right
love it.
in the
That's
space there.
phenomenal. Really great. And how many pets will you guys, the adoptable pets, do you think you guys will have?
We don't have an exact number right now just because it still is 2 weeks away and the shelter isn't sure like who will be adopted in that
Yeah, we
time.
hope everyone will be adopted before and you
Exactly.
have no animals. No,
Right.
I'm
We hope
kidding.
no pets come. No, but we estimate maybe about 5 or 6 as an estimate, but it's not promised
Nice.
just because we again don't know for sure, but that's about the
Right,
estimate
right.
of who will be able
Well,
to be
the ultimate purpose of Friends of the Frederick County Animal Shelter, Diane, remind people what you guys, when you raise money, how it supports our local animal shelter.
Sure. So our money that we raise goes right back to primarily the medical bills for the pets at the shelter. The shelter is funded through taxes, and so they're able to provide, the basic care for the pets there. But if there's anything above and beyond that, that often gets passed on to the adopter, which can be discouraging to an adopter to adopt a pet that has some additional medical needs that aren't yet taken care of. And so we come in and we provide the funds to take care of those medical needs as best as we can. So that makes that pet more adoptable. And the money we spend also helps keep pets out of the shelter because we also have our Project Hope program that helps rehome pets before they even get to the shelter, which helps free up resources for the shelter as well. And then we also have our Cats with Character program that takes kitties who are not doing so well in the shelter life and puts them in foster care. So that way they're not stressed while they're waiting for their forever home. And then we also supply any kind of necessary materials to the shelter, like toys that a dog would really like that would be safe for them, or supplements or vitamins or special kinds of beds or anything that a pet may need that may not be in the shelter's budget. So we provide those tangible supplies to the shelter as well.
Yeah, and that's really, really excellent because, like you say, so the Frederick County Animal Shelter comes through our tax dollars, part of our government here. And, no shade on them, but they're going to do and can only really do the bare minimums of making sure they're providing safe housing and food and all of that for the care of the animals that are under them. But those extras that could help pets get adopted much quicker, you guys come in and help with that, which is phenomenal. And do you have any idea to date, or maybe even annually, how many pets get adopted out each year?
Thousands.
Yeah.
I can say that. I don't know the exact number off the top of my head, but it certainly is in the thousands.
It's unreal when you think about it, actually. It really is.
Yeah, thousands coming in and thousands going out for sure, which is wonderful. But again, if we can give an adopter answers rather than we're not sure what's going on with this cat, but here you go, best of luck. But if we we provided an echocardiogram and we know that this cat has a heart murmur, but here's the treatment for them and this is what we know, an adopter is going to feel a lot more confident. Or any kind of x-rays or CAT scans or dental work or you name it, it's endless.
Right. Other than buying tickets for the Critters on the Catwalk, which I'm encouraging everyone to do, to go out and support that, how else can the Frederick community support your efforts? Do you need volunteers and fosters, and how can people get involved?
Sure. Well, the best way to help pets, of course, is to spay and neuter and microchip your own pets, or encourage anyone in your lives to do the same to help keep pets out of the shelter. If, they get lost or run away, if they're microchipped, we can get them back to their pet parents faster. Of course, spaying and neutering helps reduce the pet population. Getting involved. We would love to have more foster homes for our kitties. That would be wonderful. We are currently seeking volunteers for our events team, which would be under my lead, which would be wonderful to host our tables to help the community know more about what it is that we do. And so attending our events is a great way to help. And if you can't do that, spreading the word about our events and our fundraisers is always beneficial.
Yeah, that's excellent. Well, look, we appreciate you coming on to tell everybody about this. We appreciate what you guys do every day for our lovely pets here in Frederick, and really working to try to, either get pets new homes or find the homes where they came from and fix them up so they're good as new when a foster or a new family comes into their lives. So we thank you so much. Critters on the Catwalk. Again, it is February 20th, right?
That's right. It's a Thursday.
Thursday evening, February 20th at Warehouse Cinemas hallway, basically.
Yeah.
You're going to have a happy hour, music, fashion show from some great vendors, and see some adoptable pets and have a great time. So now where can they get their tickets?
Yep, you can. Everybody can get their tickets right on Eventbrite. So if you just go to Eventbrite and put, Critters on the Catwalk 2025, it'll pop up. So
awesome.
Yeah, easy peasy.
Awesome. Well, we wish you a great, successful event. I'm definitely going to stop out there, get some footage for it, and we encourage you to come out as well. Critters on the Catwalk, February 20th, 6 p.m. at Warehouse Cinemas. Thanks so much, Diane.
Thanks, Danny. Appreciate it.
Oh, yes. Run out and get your tickets right now. Look on Eventbrite. Critters on the Catwalk. And that's going to be a really fun event because there's nothing funnier than working with animals and people. And I'm sure it's going to be great. And it's going to be a good time, raises money for a great cause. All right. Tell a friend about Good Morning Frederick. Watch each weekday morning at 9 a.m. Please share the stream. Get it out to more people. And if you know somebody whose business or nonprofit should be on the show, tell them, reach out to me. I will interview everybody anytime. Have a great day. If the weather's bad, please stay inside. Be careful. Drive safe. We need to see you right here tomorrow. Let's get out there. Let's be great, friends.